Parts Express, the #1 source for audio, video, and speaker building components.
Hi, I'm Joe with Parts Express. Today I'd like to talk to you about the Dayton Audio PS220 8-point source driver. We know that a lot of you lately have been experimenting around with full range drivers, and there's a lot of good reasons for that. With a single point source, there are no phase issues, no timing issues. All the audio is coming at you in one coherent waveform. Also, with no passive crossover, you don't have to worry about distortion or coloration added by your components. If you're thinking of taking the plunge into a full-range loudspeaker system, we'd like to suggest the Dayton Audio Point Source series. Right now they come in 6 and 8-inch varieties, and they pulled out all the stops with this one. Let me show you some of the features. First and foremost on this driver, you can see that we have a cast frame basket. The cone is made of Kevlar reinforced paper, which is both lightweight and rigid. We have a doped fabric surround here. And then in the center, right here prominently, you'll notice that we've got a whizzer cone and a precision machined aluminum phase plug. Both those are going to help extend the high frequency response and increase high frequency dispersion. When we flip the speaker over, we can see that it's got a heavy duty neodymium slug for the magnet. Neat little embossed Dayton Audio logo here on the cap. And though you can't see it, it's got a copper shorting ring and cap on the voice coil. You can see that we've got some spring terminals here and a generous amount of under spider venting. Those are some of the raw facts about construction on this driver, but what you don't see is the hours and hours of research and testing that Dayton Audio put in on this product. We've got Clipple testing available on the specifications tab of the product page for this on our website. Clipple testing is a relatively new form of speaker measurement that takes highly accurate readings based on real-world volume levels. These new Dayton point source drivers are very efficient. The 8-inch version comes in at 95.5 decibels per watt. That means it's ideal for being driven with a relatively small amplifier, say a tube amp, a T-amp, or a gain clone. As far as enclosure, we've found they're going to work best in a bass reflex design or transmission line. If your version of Audio Bliss is pointing you toward a full-range driver, check out the Dayton Audio Point Source series. They look great, they measure really well, and they've got a very high quality of construction. Pick one up at partsexpress.com.
Over 15,000 products, free same-day shipping on most orders, 45-day no-hassle returns, and free tech support. PartsExpress.com, the #1 source for audio, video, and speaker building components. Parts Express, the #1 source for audio, video, and speaker building components.
Hi, I'm Joe with Parts Express. Today I'd like to talk to you about the Dayton Audio PS220 8-point source driver. We know that a lot of you lately have been experimenting around with full range